Good evening, Winchester. Welcome to another edition of Visual Radio Live. This is our 10,000th show. Maybe not, I don't know. We're in quantum leap time. But the views and opinions on Visual Radio are those of the host and his guests that you don't see quite yet. And not necessarily those of Jeff Dearman, WinCam, Winchester Community Access and Media, the board of directors, the staff, the members, the people of Winchester, the people of planet Earth, the people of the universe. They're mine, my comments. And we'll go to a wide shot now so I can introduce to you the lovely Karen Debiasse and David Simmons. I'm going to say they're husband and wife, but they're also married to a band called Girl on Top. And I have their brand new CD, which this hasn't gone out too far, has it?
It's just brand new.
Brand new, Girl on Top. I love it. Live for it. Do you like your wife being so provocative on the covers?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Makes
matter.
people want to grab them or so.
So Ray Boy Fernandez is on this?
Yeah.
And Peter Zicko, my old friend Peter Zicko.
There's a whole hodgepodge
Angelo
of drummers.
Versa.
Wow.
You know Peter Zico? That's right, you
Peter
do.
with his band Cube. I love Peter. He's just
I know.
a great
Everybody
human
does.
being.
No, I know. He's still in my
most
band.
Wonderful human being in the world. Just tell Peter a big hello. Oh, we should have brought him, but we'll have Peter
we
come in
should
another
have.
He
time.
probably couldn't make it.
Yeah. He's still out in Western Mass or
Yes.
Framingham or something? Yeah. Great guy. We'll have to get him out to DJM radio out there.
I know we should have had him on.
Yeah, but we can have him. I mean,
Okay.
I'm here all summer. Now that we're out of May, people, the school committee, the town meetings, whatever they are, we're over the hump. So for 11 months, we're pretty free and clear. Emergency things will bump us. We got plenty of footage. We've got all sorts of stuff. Dennis Lehane was in Medford, the author, Mystic River.
Okay.
So yeah, he
sure.
was down at the bestsellers. So I said, "You're on the Mystic River." He has some knowledge of the Mystic River. It's funny. So Jeff Dearman, our director, is the dancing usher. Way to go, Jeff, with the Bruins. Because of the Bruins, he won. He tipped the puck last night after midnight.
Really?
Jeff tipped the
Wow.
puck. I saw him do it. I've got it on secret video. Jeff won the game for us. So Girl on Top has got 10 new songs. Let It Rock, is that a Stone song or a Chuck Berry?
That's Girl on Top.
Okay, Superman.
Might be the
All
main
Girl on
title.
Top except the last one's an Ozzy song.
I Don't Want to Step. I don't
Stop.
know. I don't want by Ozzy Osbourne.
Yep.
Which album?
I just was thinking about that yesterday.
Yeah, we should.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't
so
remember.
I'm going to announce this. I'm the first guy in the world to say the great John Fannin produced I Don't Want to Stop.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear it. John Fannin, what a cool guy.
Oh, you know him too. Wow.
Well, John Fannin, New England. I know Hirsch
Yeah.
Gardner. I know John. I know the whole band.
Awesome.
Who were the two guys from the band? They went into another band, New England guys. They went somewhere big.
I don't know.
Gary and another guy. They're all on my Facebook.
Really?
But there's a record expo on Sunday at the Burlington, over on Wheeler Road, 5 Wheeler Road. If you want to go to the Dead Wax Record Expo, I know you're busy, but if you want to come down,
Sure.
let me know.
Sure. Okay.
It's
Well,
the first time I've been there, but they gave me a table, so I'm going to go.
wow.
You know, and I invited John Butcher, and Butcher just wrote back he couldn't make it. And I'm like, John, come on, you know.
Did he move back?
Yeah,
he's here.
So
He's in a band called FBI, but they just kind of took a sabbatical from each other. You know who FBI is? Farron Butcher, Inc. So it's Charlie Farron,
That's
John
right.
Butcher.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what they
So
were called.
Charlie's got a brand new album called Tuesday, which is in my car. Brad Delp wrote a song called Tuesday. I heard him recording it in 1988 because I was managing Mission Control up in Westford where the New Kids recorded, Michael Johnson's studio. I was the manager, and there's Brad Delp with the guy from Billy Joel, David Brown,
Yeah.
producing it. Magnificent. And I'm thinking, how's any of us going to get a record deal when this guy who sold like 15 million albums has this great stuff? It sounded like the Beatles meet Steely Dan. That's unique.
It's because of Dave
Yeah.
Brown. Yeah.
Oh, Dave Brown likes Steely Dan stuff,
Yeah, he's kind of.
jazzy.
Yeah.
And Brad does the Beetlejuice.
He played guitar and
Did-
produced Billy Joel.
So you got that jazzy influence with this Beatles sound, and I'm thinking,
Yeah,
it's
that's
Brad
Delp.
Delp's voice.
He's into
How can you
Beatles,
not
big.
sell a couple of million units? I mean, I made a cassette copy because I was studio manager. I got it somewhere in my house. So Charlie asked the family permission to record Tuesday, and he did a marvel. This is one of Charlie's best records. And did you do any of this at home?
That one we recorded at Ray Fernandes, except for the last song.
Oh, so you
John
recorded
Fannin.
at Ray's and then John Fannon's place.
Yep.
Butter Beats.
Because Charlie recorded at home, and it's one of his best, but the guy's been doing it like you
Yeah.
guys so long.
I think it's best when you do it yourself, because when you produce it yourself, I think it turns out like you more, and it's better. You know what I mean?
I like having a producer.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll produce anyone, but I don't, well, not anyone, but I need that person over there because I just can't make decisions for myself. I mean, I can.
Well, it's helpful to have somebody with some ideas.
Jimmy
right?
Miller, the song I wrote down in Normandy,
Oh, my
he goes,
God,
sing
Jimmy
here,
Miller.
sing here. And he got me right on key, which is a hard thing to do with me, as you know, as a vocal teacher. We're going to talk about that. We're rambling because we're friends, so we go to dinner. This is like one of our dinners.
I forgot that you guys. Oh, you
Well, we're
just
gonna get
said
into your career.
One of the names, man. That's like
But
religion. Jimmy Miller.
But Jimmy producing me, first time around I didn't listen when he did my album because we had a deadline. Second time around I shut my mouth and listened. A lot of people don't get that chance that second time with a great producer. And, he put backing vocals on JoJo Lane and Ava Electris and I think, Deb Gallagher. You know Deb Gallagher?
That sounds familiar.
She X-Dreams, and she was with Mr. Kurt for a long time.
I'd probably, if I saw her, a lot of times I know people, but not by name.
All right, so they're doing backing vocals, and he did this Boney Maroney thing on my song, which is a very cool, underground song I wrote, and everyone liked it. And it's still, it got me a lot of airplay and stuff. And he goes, "What do you think?" And I said, "I got to tell you, I don't like it. But you're the great Jimmy Miller, so I'm going to shut my mouth. I want you to have fun."
Yeah.
Smartest thing I ever said, because 6 months later I said genius. But at the time it was a
great.
jolt for me because I wrote the song. I knew what I wanted. But when you have
Right.
someone like that in the room, he loved Phil Green, and Phil's still a dear friend. Phil was sitting right there. We had him up here for the show.
Right.
But all these years later, right, Phil and Jimmy are having a blast. Chemistry. Let it rock. So then the band comes in. We did it three
Listen
times.
to Exile on Main Street.
Well, the first take was all sloppy. The second was better. The third was the most finished. And Jimmy said, "I know what I'm going to use." I said, "I know what you're going to use." And the band all goes, "Number 3." And Jimmy said, "No, number 1. What? This was all sloppy, right? He goes, "We can fix the mistakes. The feel is there." And I knew Jimmy, and I said, "Yep." And it's great. It's just great. But you let a guy like that do his thing.
Sure.
I'm not going to tell you how to teach me how to sing.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Karen, you don't understand me as a singer. Oh, Joe, you're taking the easy way out. You don't want to do the work.
I do have, once in a blue moon, I'll get a student that wants to tell me how to teach them, but
Karen,
Very
you
rare.
don't understand.
very rare.
But that's because they don't want to do the work.
Or, yeah, that's probably what it is.
They find an excuse. When everyone has an excuse, they don't want to do the heavy lifting.
Right, it is hard work.
So we're going to get to Dave, but Dante Pavone was a great, great teacher who taught Faye Dunaway, Peter Wolf, Aerosmith.
I didn't know about Faye.
Huh?
I didn't know about Faye.
He didn't know he did Faye Dunaway because she was married
No,
to
I
Peter.
knew they were married, but I didn't know he
See,
taught
that
her.
goes on your... Yeah, he
brought-
taught Faye
You
Dunaway.
brought Faye over.
Huh?
That's cool.
Peter brought Faye down.
Yeah. Sure, they're married. Why not? And actresses all sing.
Yeah,
Don't let anyone kid you. Part of acting is singing.
Of course.
once in a while. Yeah.
Sure, you got Dante Pavone, you're Faye Dunaway, you're going to say no,
Right.
right? To her, it had to be like, wow, this guy's
You
awesome.
know the Beatles showed up at his house, right?
No.
There was
Tell-
a knock on his door, and he opened it up, and there was John Lennon and Paul McCartney standing there.
In Boston?
Yeah, they said we came unannounced because we didn't want anybody to know we were coming.
And
He wouldn't teach them.
he wouldn't teach John and Paul.
No.
Too intimidated?
No, because he didn't really care about famous people that much, and they wanted to give him. They gave him a blank check, and they said that we can come anytime. And he said that he didn't want to kick out his students for them when they just happened to come to town.
Well, he called them hooligans.
Davey,
He had that many students that he could afford to walk away from a blank
they
check.
were.
I
They
was
were
there one
hooligans
day,
from
and
Liverpool.
he got off the phone from Mick Jagger. So,
And Jagger was on the phone.
He was right.
well, I wasn't there. He said he just got off the phone with Mick Jagger. But he taught Grace Slick too.
Wow.
Grace.
Tom Jones, Aretha Franklin,
Donna.
I didn't know that.
Donna Summers, Livingston Taylor, James Taylor, Andy
Taylor
Pratt.
Brothers.
Really?
There's a lot of people I'm sure he taught that I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, this is great. And we got to do a little tribute to Dante.
Definitely.
No, we should.
I love Dante.
We'll put it up on TMR Zoo.
Okay.
Dante Pavone.